Hello and welcome Strategy Power Gamers to the Great British Hobbit League YouTube channel. You're here with your host GBHL Jamie, and this is another unboxing video. I will be unboxing Tom Bombadil and Goldberry. Now, I've got some experience using these guys before. I used them at the Doubles event last year with James Braun, and the picture will be up on the screen now of what I look like dressed up as Tom Bombadil and James as my wife Goldberry. So, the reason I've got these guys is I need them for one scenario in the Lord of the Rings Fellowship book, and they also appear a few times in the Scouring of the Shire book. So, I'm going to try and get my use out of them, get them in the scenarios they're meant to be in, and just have a bit of fun with them, really. I doubt you'll see them in any bat reps, they're not great characters. So let's crack them open, have a look at the models, and we'll discuss their uses and their songs and their profile, or lack of profile. So first up, we got Tom Bombadil. He's a very cool character. A little bit of flash on him, but I'll be able to clip that off easily. He's very cool. Big old beard. He's given his red hat, his blue coat, yellow boots, and sort of brown tunic. And we got Goldberry, who's got a candle lit and a sort of, I forgot what it's called. A belt of water lilies around her there. You see? Maybe if I hide my face, put my hand there. That's a focusing thing, isn't it? Maybe? No? Yes? Well, that's Goldberry. So, onto their profile. Again, I'm just going to use the Scouring of the Shire book for their profile, and I'll talk about their song and the differences of their profiles in a second. So, for their profiles, it's all just question marks. We don't know what their might, will, fate, movement, well, movement is 6, their fight, strength, defense, attacks, we don't know what it is. Now, there's a couple of rules for them, they're quite unique. There's one that's called Tom is the Master. This hasn't changed in either of the editions of him. So he treats all jumps and difficult terrain as open, always gets a 6 on any jump or climb charts. Some say that rocks and trees move aside to let him through. He can't be harmed by any ranged attacks, the missiles simply disappear in front of him, and magic does not affect him in any way. Models that get sorcerer's blasted into him just stop in front of him unless he lets them through. And if you're within 3 inches of him, you automatically pass a courage test, and if you're within 6 inches of Goldberry, you automatically pass a courage test. And the same rules apply for both of them. They're sort of invulnerable. Tom may enter combat or be charged if you let him, and he will instantly win any fight he's a part of, but you can't make strikes. So he's great at taking down ring raids and things, but you're not killing anything with him. But he can keep your heroes safe. Goldberry may never enter combat and may never let anyone enter her control zone. So even if you wanted to, she can't charge in and let you win. Now the thing with Goldberry is you have to take Tom to take Goldberry. She's cheaper than he is, but he's the one you want because he can obviously get into fights. The big thing is for them, it's their spells. Now they have a 3-inch range, so quite short. Cast on a 2+, and they get 1 will point per game turn to cast that. So pretty easy to cast, but occasionally you will fail it. And what that does is it allows you to primarily regain a point of might, will, fate, and wound spent earlier in the battle. So very good at refreshing you and getting heroes topped up. But it also recovers any spell effects that are temporary cast on you. So let's say you've been transfixed. If you cast the refreshing song on him, or on that hero, then they will not be transfixed. Similarly, if you have been paralysed, they will stop that, which is probably what they're going to be used for in their scenario use against the Barrow Wights, which is obviously what Tom Bombadil does in the books. Think of some more, Jamie. Think of some more quickly off the top of your head. I think they're the main ones, aren't they, for things that have stopped you temporarily. He will not stop things like Drain Courage or Staff is broken. You can't cast it back and get your staff back suddenly. It's mainly for Transfix and Paralyze what these guys are going to stop. They are part of the Wanderers of the Wild and are independent heroes, so obviously can't lead troops because it makes sense for them to not lead troops. And they are pretty interesting, and I look forward to painting them up soon. So you'll probably see them on the vlog and on the Twitter page more than anything. I'm starting to post more stuff on there to keep the Facebook thread free for other people, because I spammed it quite a lot recently, and sort of want to get more followers on Twitter. So I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. Be sure to comment, like, share and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. Support your hobby and happy strategy battle gaming.